This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Still hot and slick out there today.
This little Hornets nest is from 6th place on back. Oh, trouble. Johanna Long, Jamie Dick, 55, and more.
Yeah, Sam Hornish involved in that also, I believe. I think he'll have some front end damage.
99, Alex Bowman. Had that terrific run at Daytona a week ago. And there is
Hit the wall right in front of you, man.
Ooh, that's Johanna Long, first one to go.
Yeah, Pastrana right behind her.
Pastrana. I wonder just how slick that racetrack is coming off for.
Lap traffic. Some of them are going to the bottom, giving them the outside. Others are moving up, and they're having to go to the bottom. So they're really having to pay attention as they catch this lap traffic.
Watching 2nd and 3rd there.
Car spinning over in 3 and 4.
One looping around down the bottom of the racetrack. 92 car, Dexter Stacy, and the caution is out for a second time. The youngster from Canada who was unable to qualify at Daytona last week.
Oh, is that Brad Keselowski that was right behind him? Is there any contact?
That's just kind of what I was talking about right there. You know, I'm sure that Brad expected him to move down there, and looked like he stayed up. I don't know if he had to correct.
For Joe Gibbs Racing in the Nationwide Series here. Oh, trouble. Joe Nemechek.
Guys, he just wrecked us.
And some pretty good damage to the back.
How bad is it, Joe?
On the backside of the racetrack.
And Nelson Piquet running down the apron through the dog leg. And just did not have the angle. We heard Rusty Wallace talking about that in the Countdown show, how you just, when you...
All right, Doc, thanks. So look back a little deeper into the field as we watch Brad Keselowski and, oh, trouble, Kevin Harvick into the outside wall. And the caution is out.
Sorry, battery, guys. Hell, man. Yeah, I'm fine.
It's like a right front tire went down. Wow, that is a pretty hard lick.
Yeah, it's wide open in the gas at that point.
Kyle Busch, Brian Vickers, Matt Kenseth. Keselowski shapes and Hornish goes around off turn number 2 in a cloud of smoke.
We're coming toward you. Good save.
And everybody gets away with it, including Sam. Caution quickly back out. Remember, Hornish took just right side tires on that last pit stop.
Yeah, he drove it down hard into turn 1. He had Kyle Larson right behind him. He was trying to stay ahead of this group, and you see he just got a little too high. Larson does a good job not to hit him.
Yeah, Trevor Bayne got into the wall. That 6 car's got some damage, too.
Who's having a very solid day in 4th position on the racetrack. Brian Scott is running in 10th place. You saw the story on Hornish in his day, and Brian Vickers running in 2nd as the yellow flag waves. Kyle Larson.
Barely with the right rear is nothing, Trent. Nothing. All right, just get caught up here. The pit road's going to be 2 tires, guys. Right side and adjustment.
Has apparently gotten into the wall in that 32 car. Let's see what it looks like.
You can see once again getting a little loose there in the center of the corner. Make a little contact here.
If he did, it was light contact. Does a good job, really.
And the yellow flag waving because Brian Vickers, one of the championship hopefuls in the Gibbs 20. You see he's got some fender damage. He's got some fender damage on the other side of the car, too. He was racing Trevor Bayne for 3rd position off of turn number 2 when it went wrong.
They were coming up on Mike Harmon in the 74. A couple of slow cars. See Trevor Bayne goes to the outside. Looks like Harmon doesn't know really which lane he wants to be in.
Yeah, but he stays down to the inside, but Vickers tries to kind of force the issue there in making it 3 wide. He had a run because the 6 of Trevor Bayne kind of had to dodge the 74 down there in the middle of 1 and 2 and slowed his progress a little bit.
So there's the man who's been the story of the day so far, Kyle Busch. And the gap he has on 2nd place, Brad Keselowski. solid run for Justin Allgaier in that bright orange, red, whatever you want to call it, 31 car. Colors were never my specialty.
There's no doubt he's been solid all day long. The car just continues to get better on these longer runs, and Trevor Bayne doing, again, a nice job after a little scrape with the wall and avoiding Sam Hornish earlier.
Lost some track position, and they stayed out under the last yellow, hoping he has fuel to the finish. You saw Elliott Sadler go through in 5th. There's Austin Dillon, another one who slipped back and has regained some of the track position.
Yeah, we're now inside 7 laps to go. Brad Keselowski was the one that we thought was probably the closest on fuel. He's running 2nd. We'll see if he's got enough to finish.
Hornish and Kenseth continue that race for 6th and 7th. With Eric Almirola right behind them, subbing for Michael Annett in the Richard Petty Motorsports 43. Annett recovering from the fractured and dislocated sternum and the surgery to repair same that he underwent earlier this week. Glad to hear that Michael is on the mend, and look forward to seeing him back in the racetrack as soon as possible. Brian Scott in the 2. Regan Smith in the 7. Your top 11. Kyle Busch set off last year to do something different. Wanted to build a race team of his own. Drove it in the NASCAR Nationwide Series in a majority of the schedule. Went through the year having opportunities to win. The car won with brother Kurt behind the wheel at Richmond. But victories just eluded Kyle, sometimes in frustrating and disappointing ways. This season decided to partner back up with Joe Gibbs Racing for the nationwide effort, an effort that is also boosting his Kyle Busch Motorsports team, both under the hood and technologically.
I think that it really highlights that even though you can be talented like Kyle, it takes a combination. You have to have a good combination of team and equipment to be able to get those wins. And I think Kyle kind of learned that last year, that it's not as easy as just having a lot of talent going out here winning these races. You've got to have a really solid team.
Yeah, and you know that it had to affect Kyle Busch as he went along, barely missing the chase then in Richmond in the last race before the cutoff. Yeah, mentally, it does work on you there. So I think that they accomplished a lot with this. It helped Kyle Busch and his nationwide race team, helps him as a driver, and helps him mentally be prepared for tomorrow and on these weekends where they race twice.
Dave Rogers has made no bones about the fact that he thinks it helps his Sprint Cup program with Kyle as well. They'll start 4th tomorrow in the Cup race here at Phoenix. What a performance this has been today. If you weren't with us earlier, Kyle started on the pole, led the first 40 laps, then missed his pit stall going down the pit lane, overshot it because of a change in the way the pit stalls are assigned this year. They don't use that first pit stall, had to back up, then was penalized for speeding, went back to 23rd, and in 45 laps went back to the lead, got shuffled back again when others didn't pit on that last caution, and again worked his way from 5th back to the front. The second longest dry spell of his career in the Nationwide Series is over. Kyle Busch wins at Phoenix.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Come here, BT.
And right to the finish, Kyle Larson and Jimmy Johnson. Well, 142 of 200 laps led today.
Well, the world's back to normal. Kyle Busch wins a nationwide race.
Yep, the all-time leading winner, all-time lap leader in the series. Leads the most in wins today. September 2011. The last time Kyle Busch went to victory lane in this nationwide series. He's done it today.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a special presentation of TNT Sports. spanning the globe to bring you the biggest events in the wide world of sports.